Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Meliorcraft here, back with another episode of the Realm series on hard mode. It's been a little while. I definitely got to start this video off by apologizing to you guys for missing a whole entire week of recording. I've just had a lot going on in life right now, and just been having a hard time trying to get my bearings and things, and with all that being said, I'm really hoping that going forward, I'm not going to miss any more weeks of recording going forward. So yeah, let's just fingers crossed that we got this and we're locked in and we get these episodes up every single week for you guys. Basically, what ended up happening was I just had a lot going on, and I didn't realize I didn't even post an episode until I was looking at my channel on, I want to say Friday or Saturday, and it saw the last upload was around 9 days ago, and I'm like, shouldn't that say like 24 hours? And when I looked back at my computer, I was like, oh my god, like I never uploaded the night before. Like I had everything recorded, but I never uploaded it. And my family was talking to me, and they're like, why don't you just upload it like a day late? And I was thinking about doing that, but I was like, when TV shows like miss out on a week or something like that, they don't come back the next day and post. They usually just post the next week. So I figured, I'm like, I'll just take this week off, kind of relax, recuperate a little bit, and just get things rolling back on track again the next week. So here we are, and I gotta say, it's awesome to be back with you guys. I have definitely been a little busy bee the last couple weeks on this server. As you can see, I think the last episode that you guys had saw, let me see what it was called. I want to say there was about 3,500 or 3,600 days that we were on, and as you can see now, we're over 3,800 days, so it's definitely been a little while, and it's because I've had my server going around 24/7, trying to get my iron farm going so I can get as much iron as possible to really get that production up so I can see what all I can make with that. So with that being said, as you've noticed as I walk in here, I've definitely been busy on upgrading the storage room a little bit. After having so much iron and realizing all the items I'm going to need to create to get rid of some of this iron, I'm going to need way more storage. So with that being said, this one right here is completely done, and I'll show you this room in a second. I'm really proud with how this turned out. These ones over here, however, are a work in progress. But I'm really glad with how I've got everything organized now. Like, I have enough iron now where, as you can see, I've got these little Christmas lights going, even though it's not really Christmas. I guess you can call them, like, the fairy lights going through. So I've got the fairy lights hung up all throughout the support beams here, which I'm really glad how that came out. And I like the little waterways that I have set up here, which the detailing's still not complete yet. I still have a lot to do on it, but needless to say, I'm really happy with how it's coming out so far. So basically, I've got this entire wall right now completely opened up for whatever I want to use for storage. We've got 5, 10, we got 20 chests on this wall alone, and we've also got another 20 chests on this side as well, where the last time you guys saw this episode, I had some wood over here, I had some nether stuff over there, and then I had some, I want to say it was like andesite and, andesite, granite, gravel, that kind of stuff here, and then I had my dirt and cobblestone here. So basically what I've got now, I'm going to show you the completed room first, which I'm really proud of, but before I do that, I'll show you the new way of organizing I've got things set up, which I'm really proud of how I've got this all kind of worked out and set up now. But I didn't even realize I'm just jumping right into things. If you guys have any kind of snacks or things to munch on, definitely feel free to crack those open and start munching away. And if you guys are just putting this on to fall asleep, definitely go get yourselves some good rest and everything. I'm just going to be jibber-jabbing in the background about my little cool storage system I set up, so definitely don't mind me. Just catch your Z's, and I hope you guys get some good rest before work tomorrow or college or whatever you guys got going on in life. Without further ado, though, right now, this is my wood wall and my accessory wall, basically. So right now, you've got every wood type that I can think of so far. So I've got, let's see here. I've got my oaks. Wait, why does it look so dark? Okay, maybe it's just the shadow or the lighting. I'm like, that looks like spruce, and that don't even look like birch. But you got your oak wood, birch, spruce, dark oak, bamboo, and bamboo blocks. You got your jungle, you got your acacia, your mangrove, your pale, and your blossom. And then over here is where all your accessories are at. So you got your walls, you got your fences, your pressure plates, your signs, your trapdoors, or your fence gates. And then over here, you got your trapdoors, your buttons, your doors, your slabs, and stairs. So all of your wood and accessories, which, I mean, walls can also pertain to, like, your stones and everything. Like, it's mainly like the accessories. So you've got everything over on this side of the wall here. So whenever I want to build a new structure or a building, like this would probably be the first area I'd come to look at, unless I need like stone for the support beams or in the the foundation and everything like that, which I'll show you where that's at in a moment. Over here is my colors wall, which I really love how this turned out. I've got every single color in the game that I can think of here. And then I've got all the different white type of blocks. So I've got your diorite, I've got my calcite, my quartz, all that kind of stuff going here. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road with the main attraction here. So you come inside, and I really like how I've got the grass and the gravel kind of spreading throughout, and you've got the stone and the mossy cobblestone kind of going through as well. And then I've also got some different colors too. Like we've got I copied the fairy light structure. We've got the blue, the green, the orange. Like we got all different color types in here for the different what's it called? The different fairy light structures. So I'm really liking how that came out. But as you can see, I'm sure you figured it out by now, this is the stone number 1 room. So stone number 1, we've got everything you can think of from all of our deep slates. We've got, what's that called? Oh, we got the drip stones. We've got more cobble deep slate. We've got smooth stone. We've got a ton of fuel, like our coals, our charcoals. We've got different ores. I got these separated now. This was in one chest together, but I've got ores by themselves and amethyst by itself. I've got all the cobblestone I can think of, and stone and dirt. And then I've got all the different stone bricks separated now. So we've got all the differences over here too. So right now, this is the completed stone room. Or stone and fuel. Then you come over here, and this is going to be the stone number 2 room, or the stone like accessory type room. So you've got all your secondary stones, like your granites, your andesites, your gravels, which I had like basically before, it was 10 chests, like 2 5 double chests. So basically, since I only had one set of 5, I just mirrored it. So these are both identical. Like I've got the 10 chests here like I had on the wall outside. And then over here, we've got our sandstone wall. So we've got sand, sandstone, red sandstone, all the different cut sandstone types. I've got tuff separated in all of its own individual chests now, so I thought that was kind of cool. I've got clay, bricks, and mushrooms still where they were originally at. We'll head back over this way now. Once we get rocking into this room, this is probably one of my favorite rooms out of all of them. This is the crafting and like everything room. So we've got, let's see here, we got extra iron. So as you can see, I've got more iron that I know what to do with right now, thanks to my iron farm. Like this is absolutely freaking insane. Then I've got, just random resources and accessories going through. And then we've got, enchanted books. Excuse me. We've got all of our rare items. We got slime. We got ice. We got this is literally everything you can think of over here. I also went through, sorry about that. Excuse me again. I keep burping for some reason between hiccups and burping. Whew. Okay. So I did go through and change a couple things, which I'm really glad how I did it. Before, the nature was just regular grass, and I swapped it out with a fern to make it a little more detailed now, which I'm loving the way that looks. And then for the nature, the underwater nature, that used to be just a piece of seagrass. So it was literally grass and seagrass, and it wasn't very differential. You couldn't really tell it apart that well. So now you've got the nautilus shell, and you got the fern to know specifically that's above ground nature, that's underwater nature. And I'm really loving this right here. This piece of, yeah, right there. Look at that. A creeper face. This is the glazed terracotta. If you guys had watched my last episode on the 1 chunk random layer challenge, I found a whole entire layer of what I thought was concrete, but it's actually terracotta. And here, I've only got 5 colors, where on that map, I've got way more. So I'm really excited to see, like, what those colors look like once you actually cook them in the furnace. So with that being said, I've got my terracotta chest up in here. Got bundles and tools. Like that used to be a golden pickaxe, but it was a little fancy here, and I upgraded it to a diamond, which I'm really liking the way that looks with the blue water and the blue bundle. And yeah, once we get over to this last section over here, this is where my nether area is at. So this, I didn't change at all. Like this is still set up the way it originally was. These, I've still got 5 bonus chests that I don't know what to do with. I've just got them here just in case I run out of space for my nether stuff. I just have backflow that I can put them into. And then I've got all of my, Blackstone. I've got all of those separated, where I didn't realize there was literally 6 different types of it. So I know that was going to fill up one chest like I had originally. Like before, that was the only type of chest I had for it, like one double set. Where now I've got the regular Blackstone in the double set, and I've got every other kind in its own unique chest. Then we've got all the different types of basalt, where before that was all in its own chest. And yeah, so this is the nether room. With all that being said as well, we've got our bones and bone meal. I've got iron in the other room because I used the most, but I've got my copper over here. And then I put the little copper golem there instead of the blocks. I thought that looked a lot cooler. But I've got my different copper blocks down in here. And then this is just my excess gold, like just in case I want to craft like rails or anything like that. Yeah, so I'm really, really proud with the way this has turned out so far. Like, to me, like, I think this looks freaking awesome. Especially considering before it was so vast and open and there was literally nothing. It was just like a naked room where it was so open that like Endermen were just constantly spawning down here. Where now, look at this, you got little pocket rooms, you got little support beams, which at some point I would like to go through and put support beams over on this side as well. And I do want to go through and put a little grass entrance hallway like I did there. Like, I would like to continue that same theme over in this section as well. With that being said, though, I would really like to take you guys over to the iron farm and show you guys what it looks like when it's actually working the way it's intended. But before we do that, I'm not getting my ass kicked by Phantom, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some rest real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get a sip of my coffee while I get tucked into bed over here. Ah, there we go. Been really loving this coffee lately. It's just a regular, like, the Great Value donut shop kind of coffee that you get for the Keurigs. And then the specific creamer that I get, if you guys want to try it, it's absolutely amazing. It's like, it's a super long, like, tongue twister title, so bear with me, but it's like chocolate chip, or it's brown butter chocolate chip cookie dough, or brown butter chocolate chip cookie or something like that. But that's a specific creamer. It's like a big yellow bottle with a red top, and oh my god, like, it literally tastes like liquid chocolate chip cookies. Like, that's probably the dankest, like, most tastiest creamer I've ever had in my life. Like, lately, the places I usually get it at is like Walmart, or like, oh my god, no, wow, I did not see that coming. Okay, so this will get repaired at some point, but because oh my god, another one? Dude, did you guys have like a party or a get together? Oh my goodness. Well, definitely let's be a little more careful, huh? That's crazy. There we go. Now, before we go anywhere, I just want to test to make sure it still works like it's intended. Hold up one sec. So, obviously, this one's good. This one didn't get affected at all. We're fine. And before I go, I know I'm going to have some iron to pick up at my farm, so let me go ahead and drop off the excess loot here. Alright. And let's go ahead and put our helmet on, because I just wanted to take it off so you guys could see my face and everything in the beginning of the video. But after having 3 creepers come and 2 of them blow up, I definitely want to be protected going forward. Alright, sweet. So this one does still work as it's intended. So I have no issues going on with that. Yeah, without further ado, let's make our way over. This is the pathway that you guys saw in the last episode that I'm still working on right now. I just got a little bit sidetracked because I was hanging out with Captain Boss one day, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm like, I want to go make the iron farm. Which, before we head over there, you guys got to see this. If you remember, like, the OG, the villager trading hall that I made, like, the big, long, kind of, long cabin house, like, look at this. Gone. Completely flattened again. All that space is back to us, and I completely went through and deconstructed the entire iron farm. Like, all that's left is literally just the staircase that I used to get up and down from the top and bottom of the iron farm. And like I said, the villager house, like, all that's left are these redstone torches that were outside the entrance, but villagers now stay completely in their new home over here, and I've got their old home all completely dug up, so that can be used for, like, the industrial section or, like, the housing area or whatever I decide to do with it in the end. So we got the villager hall there that you guys have seen in one of the previous episodes, I believe, which I just remembered. Like, I remember in one of my earlier episodes, I told you guys I was going to give you a tour of, like, my sister's build and, like, Captain Boss and everything, so don't think I forgot it. Well, I did forget about that, but don't think I completely forgot about it, because I did remember today. So probably on one of these upcoming episodes, I would like to do, like, a whole massive tour and just give a tour of like everyone's builds, like my sister, my brother, my friend, like just everybody. But for now, let's get over to this badass iron farm, which, and again, huge shout out to ZZ Rad for doing this. Like, if like I tagged him in my video where I initially built the iron farm before, like if you guys check out his Instagram, like he's got some pretty awesome videos on there and some definitely useful tutorials as well. Right now, I'm just kind of, this was the path that I had because I ended up catching 2 white foxes as well. So I've got 2 white foxes in my barn, and then I'm keeping those stones there for now because I'm going to be trying to bring back some polar bears as well. I was going to say polar bells, but polar bears. That way I can put them in my zoo and everything like that. Because eventually, like, I have decided I think I am going to deconstruct the barn at some point. And if any of you have seen like a glimpse or a piece of my my 1 block survival world, I don't think I've shown any footage of that, but that was like what I used to play on that made me want to become a YouTuber. So like on that world, I designed what I thought was a pretty cool or unique set of animal pens, and I'm wanting to kind of mirror that copy, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to copy that build style. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to copy the build style because right now, like if you look at my villager trading hall, and if you look back at my 1 block, the god block where it changes every single time you hit it, like if you look back at that map and look at the villager trading hall that I created there, I basically took the concept that I built there and I made it like 2 to 3 times the size on my survival realm. So I'm looking to more or less do the same thing with my animal pens. I'm looking to take the design I have there and looking to duplicate maybe 2 to 3 times the size of it. Ooh, I forgot the mod, or not the mod, the update came out. Look how fat and chunky these bunnies are. They got the baby mods now, guys. Oh my god, this actually looks like a rabbit now. That is so cute. Oh, you're so big and chunky. Look at you. You're a little chunky baby. Oh my god, I fucking love that. That is awesome. You guys rock, Mojang. That is dope. As you can see, I've had, I'm not lying about the iron farm. I have more freaking flowers than I know what to do with right now. I've just been throwing them in lava or just planting them by, like, the stack of 64. But without further ado, look at that baby right there. My gorgeous iron farm. Oh, yeah. I brought some lava over here, too, so that way I can just dump the flowers. Because that's where I originally got the lava from, was that pit over there. But now I can just come down from the pit, I can come down from the farm, come up here and drop it in there instead of going over to the pit over there. But we'll come over and I'll show you, I'll give you the tour, I'll give you the lowdown over here. We'll start from the top and work our way down. So coming over, which this is unrelated, but pretty badass, I thought. We were trying to figure out how to get powdered snow, and for any of you guys that didn't know yourselves, if you put cauldrons down in a snowy biome and wait for it to snow, the cauldrons will fill up with snow and you can collect it with a bucket, and that'll give you powdered snow. Now, why am I telling you this? Because I think they're called strays, or they're the snowy skeletons, and the reason why they're so important is whenever they strike you with their arrows, they oftentimes have they drop slowness arrows, which can be really useful in PvP against like other players. So if you want to farm this, at least from my knowledge, like correct me down below in the comments if there actually is one of these that exists, but I don't think there's such a thing as a natural stray spawner. I think it's just like skeleton spawner, zombie spawner, that does spider spawner, like that type of thing. So what Captain Boss had found out while playing creative mode on one of his maps is if you take a skeleton spawner, set up a regular skeleton spawn like you would in any other game, and then like how you have 2 blocks here, like that's where their feet are, that's where their head's at. Right here where their head's at, if you put a powdered snow block there on the skeleton where they drop down to, you'll see the skeleton shaking, and almost like how a drowned turns in, or a skeleton, or what is it? How a zombie turns into a drowned, a skeleton will turn into a stray, and it'll end up dropping those slowness arrows and everything like that. So we ended up turning our skeleton spawner into a stray spawner, so now we can get slowness arrows to use against anybody that wants to attack us. So I thought that was definitely awesome after getting powdered snow, because it's not regular snow that works. It specifically has to be powdered snow for whatever reason. Oh, I hear it. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. And so what I had read in the comments on ZZRad's video as well is if you really want to up iron production, like cats are going to spawn and keep running out of the base here. Like cats are just going to spawn and just run everywhere. So you're going to get a mixed spawn rate of like iron golems and cats, and you don't want that. Like you really want to uptick, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like stuttering like crazy. I think uptick is what you want as much iron golems to spawn as possible. So with that being said, how do you cut back on the cats? So what I did is I just came down here, which I hope you guys like this cool little hallway setup. I'm trying to get better with my textures and my detailing, so I used all the different types of deep slate blocks that I could think of to go through and set up my design here. So you come down, and right here I've got I'm trying to say too many sentences at once. So basically the comments say that you only need to do 5 cats, but because of my OCD, I hated the fact that I had 3 cats on one side and 2 cats on the other. So I went back to my base, found a cat that had spawned previously, because if you guys remember in my earlier videos when I first built the iron spawner, all I was getting was cats. Like that was it. I was not getting any actual iron golems out of it. So I took one of those cats that spawned and I put it on a leash and I brought it all the way back over here. So with that being said, I've got my 6 cats blocked off right now in their own little cat pens, so that way I can just force the maximum rate of iron golems to spawn. And as you can see here, it is more than paying off. We got multiple stacks of iron going for us right now. Like, look at this. This was literally from that day I accidentally left my server on while I was at work. Like, I thought I ended up shutting everything off in time. Oh, hold on. I'll come back and clear that out later. But what I do want to do is come up here and see if I can see when one of these... There we go. Look at that. Nice little thumbnail right there. Sorry, Iron Golem. I did not mean to make your death something for a... what is it? Something I can commercialize and try to make a cool thumbnail and make something cool. But I promise you're important. I promise you really helped me out here, buddy. Now, this is something I don't think you guys need, like, per se, but, like, what I personally did in ZZRad's video, he did not include this, so I don't think it's necessary, but for me, I was really trying to think, like, how can you increase the iron golem rate production to the maximum that's possible? So, in other Iron Golem spawn tutorial, or Iron Golem farm tutorials that I've seen in the past growing up, I remember seeing there was one that somebody did where it was like 2 pieces of glass on each side and villagers were trapped inside of it, and basically they put a zombie in there and put a name tag on the zombie so that way he couldn't despawn. And with that being said, the zombie ended up tricking the villager into like a terrified or hostile state like 24/7. And I know when villagers feel threatened or scared, that also helps increase the spawn rate of iron golems as well. So with that being said, you may have noticed something over here off to the side when I first ran up on the building, which if you did notice it, huge shout out to you guys, which I'm going to get rid of him real quick because I can already see his ass coming up behind me and murking me. Yeah, you just get out of here. Alright, so Captain Boss decided we should name him Paco. So this is Paco's little hangout here. So because Paco's being an awesome lad and helping us keep these villagers in check, I gave him a full entire set of iron armor, and he's got an enchanted iron sword, which... The enchanted iron sword, I honestly have no idea what the hell he has on that. Like, he actually had that when I found him. Like, I did not give him that. Like, that was something that he already had. But I'm like, oh, if you can pick up items, you might as well get suited up. So I gave him a full entire set of armor. So that way he is our iron guardian that'll keep all of our villagers scared 24/7. With that being said, if you guys are kind of curious what it looks like on the inside here, I can totally do that for you guys. Let me just go ahead. Go ahead and put that there so no one comes out. And right here, as you can see, I've got 20 villagers, which is really all that you need to get a iron golem spawning 24/7. Like, this is honestly pretty good so far. And now we'll just go ahead and head... Oh, jeez! That was close. Let's just go ahead and patch you back up there. Alright, so I hope you guys like that. I definitely do. This is probably one of my favorite builds now, and it's honestly just because of the fact of how much I get out of it. Like, wow, like, I still cannot believe this. These now, mind you guys, if you're looking closely at your screens, this is not iron ingots. This is iron blocks. I literally have stacks upon stacks of iron blocks right now. You ruined my moment. Yeah. The other kind of cool thing that I saw when I was running over here, like, I remember seeing it back when I first created this realm, like, years and years and years ago at this point, but I honestly forgot it even existed until I was looking for a spot to build the iron farm. So what did I forget existed, you might be asking? It's this right over here. Look at that. Usually I only see, like, destroyed pirate ships or, like, ones that have been worn down. Let me just get rid of this guy real quick. There we go. Right here, a literal fully intact pirate ship. Like, I thought this was so cool. So at some point I would really like to go through and like refurnish this out and everything. Maybe change the color of it so that way it matches like my little kingdom and my theme I got going on. So let's get rid of that. I'm just seeing a lot of these tall ferns, so I kind of want to take advantage real quick and go ahead and take some of those back home with me. There we are. And let's go get them. Because I usually only see regular ferns, but I didn't even realize if you use, what's it called? Wait. Oh, for some reason I thought you can actually, like, pick up a tall fern, but I guess you cannot. Never mind. Maybe you have to use Silk Touch for it. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong here. This would be something else too, like the fact this is deconstructed. Like, I would love to know, like, is there a reason like why they have these abandoned nether portals? Like, if you complete the nether portal, like, will this take you to a cool location, or will this take you to, like, I don't know, like a bastion or like a fortress or something like that? Like, so I've never actually completed one of them and just jumped right in. Like, I've always built my portals like where my house is at, so that way if I need to get back home, like, I'm there. So that's definitely another note I want to make off to the side. Like, repair the pirate ship at some point and make it, like, themed to what I want it to be themed, and go ahead and complete the nether portal and build some kind of, like, a small temple or something like that, so that way you can go inside safely from all these mobs. Oh, God. I'll say, I know I see, like, creepers coming up. There, you little bastard. You just stay right the hell away from me. And I already know... Oh, I was gonna say I got him before he struck me, but never mind. He got me. Come on. Oh, I got the slowness. I got the slows. Come on. Don't let him shoot me. I'm hoping if I run diagonally, maybe he won't get a shot at me. Yeah, bastard. You missed me. I love the new update too. I mean, not new, it's been here for a while, but the when they did the whole what's it called, the light update, or the vibrant visuals like that, like you can actually see the light bar from the railroad track going across. All right, so we made it safely back home. No, you can go away. You can chew. I don't need you. Trying to smack me with a shovel. Damn near traumatized. Like, and I saw that leaf fly by the screen, and just, I don't know why, but just the movement of the green, I thought that was like a baby zombie that just ran by or something. Oh, our hunger lasted us all the way home, so that's definitely good. Let's go ahead and get some of that back in. There we are. Let's see here. I did forget, while we're at it, let me go drop something off from my brother, because I did tell him I was going to give him a gift of some iron, so let's just go gift him a couple stacks here. I know you guys might have seen his build before. I think the only builds you've seen a little bit of is Captain Boss's and my brother's, but you haven't seen my sister's yet that I'm aware of, because I don't think I've toured that far over yet. If you guys want to know, my sister's territory lurks just past my brother's over here. Let me just go out of mob's reach here, outside of the drowned. Alright, we're swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Yeah, pipes of a champion right there. Sing like an opera house singer. You guys wish you had a voice of an angel like that. As you can see, I've kind of massacred his landscape a little bit. I've kind of stolen a bit of sand for some windows, or not even windows. It was for concrete. That's what I've been stealing it for. So he doesn't get mad that I've stolen so much for concrete. Let's go ahead and pay him back a little bit over here. I'm a bit confused though. I thought he had a storage house somewhere. Wait a sec. I wonder if he moved it down here. Whoa. Okay, I did not know this was here before. So I guess he did some exploring and some mining at some point. That's good to know. Excuse me, little sheepy. I think you're supposed to be in here, so I will not let you out just in case there's a purpose. Yeah, I did not realize he... Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. I'm like, I thought he had this right here. I'm like, I thought he had a whole entire room that he kept his storage stuff in. Okay, so top left is sand, bottom left is stone, top right wood, bottom right farming. And then, okay, and this is just your miscellaneous stuff, it looks like. Okay, bum bum bum. Do you have any wood? Because I don't want to just dump it in there. Oh, wait, top right. Okay, okay. I'll give you a couple flower stacks too. But first, I'm gonna need your wood. Okay, do you have a crafting table anywhere? Oop. Okay, it does not look like he does, so let's go ahead and craft one up real quick. I'm such an idiot. I thought that I'm like, crafting table done, and it's literally just a piece of wood. Alright, so we got that there. That's not even enough for a chest. Perfect. Alright. So we'll give him 2 stacks. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there we go. I think that definitely works there. Totally not dumping all the flowers in there just because I don't know what to do with them. That's totally not the reason. See, I wonder if he's gotten on and played more at some point, because I don't remember this here. Like, I know this. Where is it? Yeah, this is what I saw before, but he's got like a whole nother tower going on over here. Like, it's really cool. That one, oh my god, I still can't believe that one. Literally can't even see the ending of that. Boing. God, I love feather falling. That makes things so much easier. You saw the height I just dropped from, and it was literally like a heart and a half. Now we'll go ahead and drop the rest of our good old iron away. What I would like to do with the terracotta or the clay maybe is like do some kind of like colored design going up the elevators instead of just the stone and whatnot. Let's see here. Go to our excess. Bam, 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 bam. My goal is I'm like really excited to see if I get an entire double chest full of iron blocks. Like not ingots, but an entire double chest of blocks. Let's see how much I can get out of this. Okay, that's not too shabby. 39. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Coming from a guy who's never set up an iron farm in his life on any of his survival maps, like this is freaking insanity to me right now. What I am going to do is I'm just going to double check to make sure I've still got my full slots in my bank. Because basically, like, this is all the excess in the storage room. That way I specifically don't have to keep running back and forth inside. But God forbid, like, you know, the iron farm gets, like, destroyed or something happens where, like, I just can't get, or, like, it's taken over by, like, my brother or my sister or someone. Like, I can't get my hands on it anymore. I want to make sure I have, like, a reserve stash. So I'm coming up here real quick just to see what I got. If I'm not mistaken, I think I kept 2 lines of the blocks. I'm hoping it's not the ingots. I'm hoping it's the actual blocks themselves. Beautiful. Okay, so I've got 2 lines of blocks here. All my extra gold, and then I got my diamonds and netherite and emeralds. So we are golden. Let's go ahead and stuff my face there real quick. All right. And that's the other cool thing too with all of these flowers is that it's making it much easier now to like breed my bees instead of having to go like continuously bone meal flowers and bring in only a small stack. Like I've got all the flowers I could ever breed with. And with that being said, I noticed that if you guys ever have honey hives sitting on the floor, and if you notice they're not doing anything, like you're not harvesting anything off of it, make sure you guys elevate them by 1 block. Because as soon as I did that, now suddenly I'm able to actually, like, the bees are actually using them. Like before, the bees were just refusing to use, they were using these hives up here, which are more for decoration. But now, bam, 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 look at that. See? And right there, you still got the smoke for the campfires, but it's at least tall enough where the bees are actually utilizing it. We'll just head downstairs real quick and drop some of these off. Honestly, like, I feel like I haven't even built or done anything. Like, this is the crazy thing about Minecraft and why I love it so much is, like, you can do so much in this game. Like, it's literally 36 minutes into this episode so far, and I haven't built anything yet. All I've done is just show you the cool stuff that I've been up to and, like, the plans that I've got for the future, which is a lot to say. Like, or a lot, not a lot to say as in, like, oh, God, like, it's so much for me to talk about, but it's a lot as in, like, I've got a lot planned for you guys. Like, I'm really excited to see, like, where this leads to in the next, like, another 1,000 days. Like, right now, I'm already reaching close to day 4,000, and that's mainly because I've just had the freaking the iron farm on continuously. Let me just take a drink here real quick. Huge shout out to, you know, not sponsored or anything, but, you know, Great Value Coffee. You know, when you need the whatever the great value version of the running on Dunkin' to get you through, you know, Great Value is where it's at. And all jokes aside, though, if you guys have, like, been chilling out with me throughout this whole video, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Like, I know I've been gone for a week. I know I didn't get to post last week like I told you guys I would. Initially, I was supposed to be doing this every single week for you guys, and I already missed one, so I was feeling really guilty about that, and I hope you guys are, you know, okay with, like, me posting a week late and whatnot, and I hope you guys enjoy these episodes. And not to mention, if you guys have, like, you know, fallen asleep and everything like that, I hope you guys are sleeping well right now, and I hope, like, this has been, like, a relaxing environment for you. Like, I personally love, like, the way this looks with, like, the glow berries and the little fairy lights and everything. Like, it's a very cozy and chill environment. Especially you got your cute little cats and dogs hanging out with you. It's, can't complain, you know. I got my fish here, too. Like, it's a very relaxing spot. But yeah, just really means a lot to have you guys here with me. If this week's been really rough for you guys, like, I really hope this upcoming week's a lot easier for you guys. I hope that whatever issues you guys have had going on, I hope they've kind of subsided and start to let up a little bit. And if they haven't, like, just hang in there, you know. I know that just keep hanging in there, like, just push through, and eventually, like, things will get easier. Like, they always do, like, they always have to, like, that's just the way life works. Like, life can't be bad all the time. Like, there's gotta be the ups and the downs. So if you're having some down moments right now, don't worry, like, the good ones are coming, I promise. Trying to figure out what exactly to do here going forward for the last little bit of this episode. You know what? I did say in the past that Nah, I'll save it, because I was going to say, I'm like, I'll give a tour of my sister's house right now, but I already know, like, that, like, I want to give a tour of all the builds in an episode, so I already know if I give a tour of hers now, I don't want to have to, like, exclude hers from, like, the later on tour, so let's see what we can do. What's on the upper level here? What can I assess or work on? At some point, I'm going to need to deconstruct this whole area here so I can start building the color layers with either the terracotta or the colored concrete. Maybe I could start working on these fence posts or something. That's another thing I'd like to do, is like add more lighting around the area, especially with all these damn creeper explosions. Oh, if you guys want, I'll show you my little foxes real quick, my new little buddies that I got. And now that I can see those chunker rabbits, I gotta get 2 of those too, so that way I can get bunnies and foxes. Oh wait, I think I actually did. Hold on. Don't quote me, but where is it? Oh hell yeah! Okay, I did. So we got some bunnies in our pen right now. What else we got? Where's my foxes? I know for a fact I at least brought foxes back. There we go. What's up, little buddies? Alright. Like, don't get me wrong, I do kind of like the way this looks and whatnot, but I honestly think it would be better off if I... Oh, and I also got some new dogs as well. I did not show you guys that. I low-key, like, the way it looked in the light, I honestly thought it was these OG, like, old-school, like, white dogs from old Minecraft, but, I did not realize until I got them inside, they have these cool, like, gray pattern, like, almost grayish, like, light blue pattern, so I've got those now. If any of you guys know if they still have these anywhere that spawn, let me know. Like, I'm dying to find more of these, like, original breed white dogs. Because that one's not tied to me. Like, that's tied to my original account that owns the realm. Like, that's how long those have been sitting there for. The sun's starting to go down. Probably should go make sure we're nice and safe. Make sure we don't get attacked by any mobs. See, get over here where we're nice and good. I've been kind of, you notice, I've been kind of playing around a little bit here. So over here, I've been doing my flowers like originally, like in groups. So like a big group of red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, etc. Like they're all like just big patches of the same color. But over here, I've been trying to play around with almost a little more realism, like trying to do the whole biodiversity where you've got random flowers like just assorted everywhere. And I'm kind of liking the way that will look instead. Like, I think this will be your pathway, and then all of the outside will be, like, these cool different, like, just random flower fields. I do want to see, where did we leave off at? Okay, so we left off right there. But I guess I gotta go through and patch up another creeper explosion. What else we got? Alright, yeah, so I guess back here looks okay. But I am loving, like, how the fireflies come out at night. Like, this is seriously, like, one of my favorite features. Oh, you want a sword fight, sir? Hiya! Damn, that had like 2 hearts it knocked off me. You dropped the helmet, but not the cool sword. Rude. Get out of my area. Leave my villagers and my friends alone. Bingo. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the other thing I've been trying to figure out, if you guys can ever help me with it, like if you know how, like, right here, I hate the fact that when you walk on this, you keep getting spiked. So I tried putting a glass block above it, and then putting a piston above it, and then like activating it with redstone to try to push the glass on top of the bushes here to almost trap it inside. So it's almost like a glass block with this in it. But I noticed that as soon as the glass pushed down on it, it destroyed the fruit here, and it just dropped it into an item itself. So I'm not sure if there's a way to do that, or if it was a mod that I keep seeing on YouTube. But I thought before, like whatever you push down a glass block with a piston, I thought it's supposed to like trap the item inside for whatever reason, and no. Ugh. You know what? For the last little bit here, I know what we're gonna do. We are gonna go get a shit ton of torches, and we're just gonna start throwing these babies everywhere you can think of. Because we are going to end up dying before we know it. Or not exactly dying. I've got more like netherite protection than I can think of. It's not dying. It's the fact that our ecosystem, our humble abode, is going to get exploded into many pieces. Okay, we got a couple torches in there. Do we have any sticks in here? Not much, but we'll make it work. Let's see if I got any wood. Which, oh yeah, I do. I know I do. I got spruce. I should have a lot. Bam, 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 bam. And then let me just go through. Plenty of sticks. Look at that. Let's go ahead and grab some fuel while we're at it. Do I have any charcoal? No. Oh, okay, I got some. There we go. Ah! Alright, let's see here. Where are my torch? Oh yeah, hell yeah. 99. Plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Just go ahead. Throw some of these up there. And let's just start littering the ground with all of our torches. It's not really litter. I can't really say we're littering anything, because we are lighting things up and we are protecting the environment. So I guess we are we're blessing the area with our protection instead. Yeah, yeah. I guess if we were littering, it'd be like throwing like rotten flesh on the ground or like loot items that's like garbage. Like, I don't need this shit. Look at that. Already looking. No, 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 no. Will you leave me alone? Do you have a vendetta? Bruh. I swear, that's like the 10th one this episode. Are you guys sponsored? You're like, oh, just go screw with them. Oh, we got iron there. Now, oh, God. Why? Leave me alone. Oh, a little baby. You're so cute. I almost don't want to smack you, but it had to happen. Now just stop being a menace so I can light everything up here. You're fine. I can ignore your hits. It's the creepers that are annoying me. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you, buddy. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I wonder what a baby spider would look like if they have that. Get. There you go. Scram. See, I don't see any mobs spawning over here at all. Because it's lit up. Or maybe it's just because I'm not over there. And they're like, oh, there's no sense of us coming all the way over here if he's not going to come hang out. Alright, let's see. Get this little patch of darkness cleared up right quick. Bam. I'm already feeling so much safer. Just put one under the tree there. The fact they still got the torches there. The redstone torches from when I was moving them from the railroad tracks. Aha, I saw something. Whew. So many. Alright, so everything's completely lit up end to end over there. Forest is looking pretty good all throughout there. Can't really complain with that. I'm just hoping this is enough to at least subdue some of the creepers so I can at least work on my stuff during the nighttime without getting exploded. But look at that. Isn't the lighting so much smoother than like old Minecraft? Like I really love how the vibrant visuals like spreads the light out. Like it just feels cozy. All right. Think we're looking good there. Let me just go ahead and put another torch or two down. Ah! Alright, there we go. So let me just head back downstairs so I can get ready to wrap up this episode. And yeah, we'll call it a day. Where, oh where? I was gonna say, I'm not even close to my elevator. Oh, wrong side. There we are. Well, guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here for yet another episode of my Hard Mode Realm series. And if you guys made it here throughout the entirety of this video, I really can't thank you guys enough for stopping by and chilling out with me here. Like, it really means a lot to me. Like, I really just can't even put, like, I'm damn near stuttering right now trying to put into words just how much it means to me that you guys are here hanging out. If you guys did enjoy this, feel free to let me know down below, like, what your favorite moment was in the comments or what you'd like to see going forward. And don't be afraid to give this video a like while you're at it. And if you guys really want to, definitely feel free to give this video a subscribe. Or not, I guess you can't subscribe to a video, but go ahead and give me a subscribe. So that way you guys get those real-time alerts whenever new episodes drop for you guys. Keep your eyes out peeled tomorrow for Thursday when this episode, as well as the One Chunk Random Layer series on Hardcore Mode drops. You'll have 2 episodes tomorrow on Thursday. And Captain Boss will be coming over here in the next hour or so to start work on the next 2 episodes of our Dynamic Duo series. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that one as well on Tuesday. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. I hope you guys have an awesome day or week, depending on where you're watching this from. And I hope you guys have just outstanding everything until I see you guys again. Whatever you guys are going through right now, like, I hope you guys make it through with a smile on your face. And until then, stay safe. And until we meet each other again on the next episodes. Peace out, guys. This is Meliacraft officially signing off.